This is Wendy Price. I'm the Executive Director at the SEIU Healthcare 1199 Northwest Multi-Employer Training Fund in Seattle, Washington. I'm here with Sukanya Pani, who's our Education Services Director, and we're presenting a poster on the Training Fund's RN to BSN cohort, which has been sponsored and supported by the Training Fund's Board of Trustees. So healthcare is complex, it's rapidly changing, and our workers and nurses need to have the skills and a leadership to move healthcare into the next decade. And in 2010, the Institute of Medicine came out with the Future of Nursing Support report, which made the recommendation that by 2020, 80% of our nurses have BSNs or higher degrees. And with that recommendation, Washington State is now requiring our nurses to earn their Bachelor's of Science in Nursing degree, which is creating a need for our registered nurse members. And in response to that, the Training Fund has put together a tripartite partnership with labor and management and a local Washington college. And so we have identified a college, Bellevue Community College, which is a 2-year college in Washington State, which in 2004 was approved to confer 4-year degrees, one of the first 4 colleges in Washington State to become a bachelor granting degree institution. Bellevue College has a renowned reputation and offers an RN to BSN cohort, and are excited to work with the Training Fund just to create a flexible, accessible cohort for our members. So our union partners are very excited because this creates the opportunity for our members to actually access education, fit it into their very busy life, and achieve this very important goal of earning this degree. The management in our fund, we have 5 employer partners in Western Washington who are partnering with us, who actually have registered nurses in the bargaining unit and eligible for Training Fund resources. And this cohort is going to be funded through the tuition assistance benefit dollars through the Training Fund. So we're excited to launch this opportunity for nurses, and in November of 2017, we did survey our nurses across our eligible membership. We had about almost 4,500 nurses who received the survey. 190 people responded, and 37% of those respondents already have their Bachelor's of Science in Nursing degree, and 67% are interested in obtaining it. 76 of those members said that they would be likely, somewhat likely, or very likely to pursue the cohort. So we know we have demand, and we know we'll be able to fill this class. We just wanted to mention Bakri Jameh, who is a registered nurse at Valley Medical Center. He's a great champion of the fund. He's actually currently in the BSN program at Bellevue College and has nothing but great things to say about the support he's receiving and the support he's getting from the Training Fund. So he's been a real champion as we've done outreach for this opportunity. And I'll just mention too that Vernon Brown is our education navigator for registered nurses at the Seattle Training Fund, and he's been leading the charge to coordinate and launch this cohort. So I'm going to turn it over to Sukanya to talk a little bit about the details of the program.
Thank you, Wendy. We are really excited about starting this cohort, and in this cohort, it really came together very quickly. As Wendy highlighted, in November we did the survey, and the cohort really came together in the next few months, and we actually have a deadline as of today when the application will be closing. So to give you a little bit more of an idea about the cohort would be of about 24 students, and there would be 47 credits that would be provided over 6 quarters. It's a 1-year program starting this summer, and it's a very unique instructional model where there will be classes held 1 time a week on the college campus, and it's on a Friday. So it provides consistent scheduling for our members who are juggling as working adults multiple responsibilities. Another piece we also wanted to make sure we incorporated into this cohort model was to make sure that if there were life situations that come up, there was an option for members to step out and then step back and come back to their education so that they can really truly complete this program. And a lot of this learning is hybrid learning, so a lot of online learning as well as the in-person support. And I'll talk to you a little bit about also the in-person support that the Training Fund is providing at this time. So before I go into that, I did want to mention that again, this program would be completed in 1 year with our summer quarter starting June 25th. And the academic requirement was very simple. It was a statistics requirement, so Maths 146, and the completion of ADN from an accredited institution. We had a two-step application process. Step one was applying to the training fund. We wanted to make sure we knew the folks who were applying and the members, and providing them the right support so that they could then do the step two, which was members applying to Bellevue College and going through their process where Bellevue would then admit and determine the cohort membership. In terms of training fund support, we had truly a wraparound support through this whole application process for members. As a part of the application, there was a personal statement involved. So we had a personal statement workshop which was conducted on Feb 25th. And many of the folks who were interested in the cohort were actually able to apply, were able to participate in that workshop and get that additional one-on-one support from the person who was facilitating it. So they went really back and forth and made sure that the personal statement was very crisp and was accurate to the needs of the application process. We also had one of our navigators, Christy, who worked individually with these members and made sure that the resumes that were required for the application also were meeting the requirements. And these personal statement workshop again was incorporated by our adult education lead, and he made sure that the members' needs were being met while also the needs of the college was being kept in mind. And with those support, there are some additional supports we are also trying to make sure that are in place. So our weekly tutor support, we have online 24/7 support, tutoring support through tutor.com. So that would be available to the members. And in addition, we also have weekly support for these members through one-on-one tutoring. Plus, we are looking at actually additional tutoring at Bellevue College on-site for our members of this specific cohort. I did want to also highlight some of the ways in the short time that we have to put this cohort together, how were we able to actually reach out to the members. So a great starting point was the survey that Wendy highlighted. We made sure that we followed up with every person who had done the survey, who had shown an interest to do the RN to BSN cohort, or had even indicated that they would be interested in the future. And so that follow-up to by the navigator on a one-on-one basis was absolutely critical and has made sure that we reached out to everyone. We also had information sessions which were held along with Bellevue College at employer locations, and we were also very happy to see actually Bakari come and speak at one of those information sessions, so that that individual member experience was really heard, along with the support in terms of the navigator support that would be provided to them. And the other ways we reached out was flyers were emailed to members, and also we made sure that we used website and social media, not just our own training fund website and social media platform, but we also relied on our partners, which is our union, and also connected with employers to make sure that the word was really spread out to our members. And so we're really excited to just have this cohort come together. And since March 15th was the deadline, I also wanted to mention really quickly that we already have 23 students who have applied, and we are truly working with Bellevue College at this point of time to make sure that this cohort gets started with the right support, with the right framework, so that they can be successful in the near future. Thank you.